Hello and welcome to another episode of me painting again. Oh yeah, we're painting again. And I'm just grabbing some ultramarine blue and some crimson and some burnt umber, making a bit of a purpley colour really. Got a little bit of water, a bit of white as well. And then we can really see what colour we're getting. A bit more of the red, a bit more of the blue. More of the blue I think. More of the crimson. That's alizarin crimson. It's permanent alizarin crimson, so don't get it on your clothes. It doesn't actually mean that. It just means that it's a bit better than the original alizarin crimson pigment, which tended to fade. So we've got this purpley colour, a bit more blue in it. I like that actually. Let's do the background in this kind of colour. So I'm just using a piece of grey card to do my painting on. Quite like painting on grey. It gives you a good way of seeing your colours quite quickly. Going through my grey card phase. I might go a little bit lighter, have some really light areas in this. Sort of in this area. A little bit lighter still. Just around there. Using my finger just to mist that up a little bit. Just washing my brush, washing the old brush. Wash my brush in this. It's a fruit bowl, but I find if you put your brush in it and just leave it, it sort of stands like that at an angle, like that. So it's not making your brush go like that. So it works quite good. I'm just going to mix up a bit of a darker colour. To about there, I think. About there. And then what I'm going to do is use this darker mixture to start putting in the background. Putting in some trees and things. So we'll have a tree sort of going there. Use the corner of the brush just to put in a few sort of leaf type things. I might do more like that actually. I wasn't going to. Quite like that. That's the thing that I like about painting. I can just do something and then go, I like that, and just do more of that, and not worry, just having fun with it. You don't have to always follow a painting idea. You can, when you're painting, you can just go, actually I want to do this instead. And then you can do that instead. That was good. A bit more here. Might put two trees there. Ta-da-da. Okay. a bit more. That's quite nice. And yeah, it might do one there as well. Beep. Just created a blob then. It's funny though, because these accidental blobs, you can probably see them in real life if you're in those woods. Oh dear. No, I was sat in the woods scaring the dog walkers. I used to be amazed at the changes and the differences in different trees. All the trees are also different. I'd put in some lighter ones here. Probably should have put them in first, really, but never mind. Don't want to worry about that. I just want to put something else in. Enjoying ourselves again. Alright, quite like that. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a bit of a misty bottom part. Just going all the way over it. I'm going to get a little bit of the white as well, and I'm going to have some light coming out. Something like that. Might take it a bit further with that light. I might have a little bit of a moon there. What if that was a moon? I like that actually. It works quite nice. So, looking at my palette of colours, thinking I could do with a sap green, because I might make it a bit greener as it gets closer. Do a bit of that classic style where you get closer, you get more colour, less atmosphere as you get closer. So I'm going to go with this brown and blue, and in this colour, maybe a bit of sap green in it as well. I'm going to start making the land. I'm going to have some land coming here, something like there. Of course, it's darker, you see. You can bring it around, bring it out here. Something like that, and And then what I want to do is to put some trees growing on this. So I'm going to get some more of this dark brown and blue, bit of crimson. Like a nice dark. Look how dark that is. Not even using any black and you can get that. I'm going to put in a tree here. Big one there. Going right over that one that I painted. Oh well, never mind. I'll just tap that one in. And stop there. And I can have another one. I kind of want one sort of growing there. I'm creating another layer that sort of goes here, and that can sort of fade in. Okay, so we're getting closer. As we get closer, I'm going to get a bit more colour. One there, and then maybe one growing up here. And maybe you can wiggle in all kinds of effects. Oh, I've lost my light bit. Oh, never mind. So I might use this moonlight to create a little bit more warmth, and maybe there's a hint of sunlight still there. You know, when you can see the moon, but you can also see the sun at the same time. Maybe it's that kind of day. Well, it is now. I'm gonna make it up. Bit green there. So I'm going to grab some yellow ochre and some sap green and in with this dull colour. Yellow ochre and green. Make a nice dull colour, and then we can put some of that on here. Sort of thinking that the light is hitting some of this green area. Still, you know, trying to keep it a little bit dull. It will dry a bit duller than what it is. And I'm thinking there's a path there. It's where you could walk. So just put some green on there. I know it's a little bit shiny, so I'll try and do that when I can. As it dries, it'll start to lose that sheen a bit. So I'm going to get a bit of a colour for leaves. Kind of want them dark still, but still green. I want colour. I want colour, but still dark. So I can imagine there's some. Just use the corner of the brush. Yeah, a few there, a few there, a few up here. Down here. I really enjoy putting in stuff like this. It's good fun, isn't it? Just putting in these little hints of colour. Little hints of colour, and they make the painting so much better. What if this moonlight is just catching a bit of light here? It's hitting a bit more. So I've got a bit of yellow ochre there. A bit there as well. And a little bit there. Okay, light down there. You can see that. Getting a bit more interesting, a little bit more different. Then we can throw a little bit of brown. I just grabbed a little bit of the brown, the umber, maybe a tiny bit of red, a tiny bit of blue. Make a sort of a browny colour, and then I can start putting that in here. This sort of soil look. Could even, if you want to, have a touch of it on the tree. I've gone all over the place with this brown. Quite like that so far. What I might do now, I want to do a few branches on this tree. I remember an artist saying to me once, don't do this, because it looks like a fork handle. But I've seen these everywhere in the woods. Everywhere. You have a look at the trees and the branches and you'll see them everywhere, and you'll think, well, it doesn't matter if I do that then, because they're in reality. Okay. A few little sticks and twigs here. You can imagine a deer running through here, couldn't you? I'm just going to dry this off a second. Okay, so now this is dried a bit. I might add a little bit more light. I'm thinking about a bit more. A bit of the moonlight colour. So I've got a little bit of this purpley white. I'm thinking of putting a bit of that on certain areas, just to add a bit more light. Maybe the light. Maybe it couldn't catch. Maybe it catches on the path. Maybe it catches there as well. Maybe along there. Touch on that side of the tree, maybe something like that. It's going to fade away quite a lot actually. I'm just trying to see if I can make something out of it. Oh, actually, that has made it a bit better. I mean, if you want, you could have somebody walking in here. You could have like a character there or something in the mist. Could do that, or could do some birds maybe. Could do like a little bird coming out of the mist there. They're really small. You might not even be able to see them. I think I quite like the way this looks actually. The way it is. It's got a nice atmosphere, hasn't it? Yeah, I think I'm gonna just leave it there because I quite like it. The only thing I could think of was to be putting someone in it, or putting a creature in it or something. I'm gonna leave it there. So I hope you enjoyed this little landscape, and I'll say thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you at another one. Cheers, bye.